Hello, I'm Natasha Edwina. If we don't know each other yet, I am a psychotherapist turned coach, hypnotherapist, mind body health consultant, and relationship consultant. Not only do I deal with relationships between humans, but also the relationship between the mind, body, spirit, energies, all of the things, all of the relationship, energy, medicine, science. And today I want to talk about how to heal your abandonment wound. I've been hearing all of this stuff about absent fathers, and that's the problem with society, and that's why feminine and masculine gender roles are confused. And maybe it's true, maybe it's not. But even if it's true, we still have to have a solution, right? We have to find a way through. So if you are someone that has an abandonment wound, here's how you can heal it. After you're an adult, you're 18 years old, you're financially self-sufficient, you are able to survive on your own. No person is an island. We definitely need community, we definitely need tribe, but you can do it, right? You can get your own apartment, maybe have roommates, be able to handle all the adult responsibilities of life, at least to a minimum survival level. You then have a choice about what energies that you let into your life. You have a choice of who you give your attention to, who you respond back to over text message. You have a choice of who you decide to say yes or no to as far as your free time. You have a choice of whether you want to let somebody into your body, right? These are all choices, just like our choices to eat, what we put into our mouth. Does it take us further away from our goals, or does it take us closer to our goals? So if you understand this and realize how powerful you are in making these choices, the only abandonment that somebody is able to do to you is when you have already self-abandoned. Now hear me out. I'm not about blaming you for the things that other people have done, but this is about radical self-responsibility. So this is about unwinding codependency. This is about if you are taking care of your needs, especially if you're a woman, because we're acculturated to put others first. So especially if you're a woman, if you are putting your needs first and filling your cup up first, whether that's financially, emotionally, before you start caretaking for someone else, then you are not abandoning yourself. But if you aren't quite full yet and you're trying to pour into someone else, that's self-abandonment. And so how do we keep that from happening? We bring our inner bitch online. I like to call her the inner bitch. I have also taken S-Factor classes. They call her the Ice Queen. She's the cool, logical, collected kind of Queen of Swords energy that says, this is the contract. This is the deal. This is what I need to have. This is what you need to have. Here's my space. That's your space. When she is allowed to speak early on in an engagement, whether it's business, romantic, friendship, whatever else, when she's allowed to say her piece, and you're not abandoning her because you're afraid that you're going to come off too bitchy or too bossy or too demanding or too much, when you let her speak, you are not abandoning yourself, and thus you can't be abandoned. Because if the contract is clear, if you laid out what you wanted, what's good for you, you make sure your cup is full. If somebody doesn't show up, or if they're not consistent, that's their own shitty behavior. That has nothing to do with you or your worthiness or whether or not you're good enough or whether or not you're always getting abandoned. It's nothing to do with that. You are taking responsibility for your part, and you are completely coolly detaching with that healthy inner bitch energy from folks that exhibit that behavior until they clean up their mess. And if enough people respond to people like that, they eventually are going to change their behavior, because the single most important thing for humans is our relationships. And if they can't hold a relationship, again, whether that's a friendship, a romantic relationship, a business relationship, they are not going to be successful in life. Relationships are the single most important thing in life. Emotional intelligence is the biggest predictor of success. So that's how we manage our relationships, right? Okay, so no more self-abandonment. Let that inner bitch come out right in the beginning. Honor her, love her, accept her, so that she can just kind of smoothly, go through the rest of the relationship and open up to bigger love and have a more tender heart, because you've said your piece in the beginning. You're protected. You're protecting yourself. You're a grown-ass adult. You can walk away if you're not getting treated the way that you want to be treated. If you want to learn more about this, check out my podcast, Goddess Vibrations. We just did an episode about loving and honoring your inner bitch with Kirti. And then also look at the episode with Dr. Mario Martinez, author of the Mind Body Code. And we talked about healing the cultural core wounds that all humans go through. And we talked a bit about this abandonment wound as well. So check out those 2 episodes. I also have a group coming up, a new round of inclusion. If you want this small, intimate healing through mind-body techniques and a small, intimate group, our wounds come from relationships. Let's heal through relationship, so we have a corrective experience. The link is in bio for inclusion, also for Goddess Vibrations. I will see you soon.